I'm joined by Martin Turenne, President and CEO of FPX Nickel Corp. Martin, welcome to the watch list.
Thanks for having us.
So, Martin, FPX has identified 4 high-grade awareite nickel targets at Advocate. Of those targets, which do you see as having the greatest potential for initial drill success, and what makes it stand out?
Yeah, so we're very happy to be active at the Advocate Project, a new project for us in Newfoundland, one that we have in a joint venture with JOGMEC, which is an agency of the Japanese government. So this is a cool sort of Canadian-Japanese joint venture here coming to fruition with this first project in Newfoundland. At Advocate, we certainly see that multiple targets here, as you mentioned. Birchie North, what the target we call Birchie North, clearly has significant scale and also very high-grade awareite nickel at surface that lends itself to being that highest priority target for us for drilling.
And that's particularly interesting because nickel explorers are increasingly focused on projects that can offer both scale and simplicity, especially as Western supply chains look for new sources of critical minerals. What makes the Birchie North target drill ready today, and what key milestones should investors be watching as you advance toward the planned 2026 drill program?
So we've been looking at the Advocate project with on-the-ground surface sampling programs for the last 2 years now almost. So we've covered this belt extensively in partnership with the Japanese. And what we're seeing at Birchie there is just the scale, and these tend to have the potential to be very large-scale deposits. And as I mentioned, those kind of high-grade results of awareite at surface, which are very comparable to what we see at surface at some of our other projects, including our flagship Baptiste project in BC. In terms of news, we'll have news in the coming weeks again that defines a bit more precisely where exactly we're going to drill at Birchie and how we see that program unfolding this summer.
Well, we look forward to hearing all about it. But ultimately, every exploration program is trying to answer the same question. What could success actually look like? If drilling at Birchie North delivers the results you're hoping for, what would that look like? And how could it create value for FPX shareholders?
Well, the advantage of this type of mineralization is it tends to be quite disseminated and homogeneous. So if you tag into it, you can actually move from initial discovery, which is very much what we expect this year at Birchie and potentially at other targets at Advocate. Moving from discovery to actually thinking about the parameters of what a mineral deposit looks like, even within the first 12 to 18 months of drilling activity at the project. So this is something that we believe that if we're able to confirm a discovery, which we have high confidence in, thinking about wrapping mineral economics and a mineral resource estimate around that is something that's achievable within a very short time frame, which is quite exciting, so that people can really understand the value of the size of the prize here.
So this is a story moving from target generation toward drill testing, with investors now watching to see whether years of geological work can translate into the next phase of value creation. Thank you so much for your time today, Martin.
Thanks very much.
Once again, that is Martin Turenne, President and CEO of FPX Nickel. For more information on the Advocate property and the company's broader nickel portfolio, visit fpxnickel.com.